Hi guys, thank you for giving me a reason to do a video. My name is Tiffany. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hey, how are you? If you're just returning or coming back to see what your girl has going on here on this channel, what's up you guys? How are you? So glad that you guys can join me. So I'm here to do a quick video for you guys. I have to be downstairs at 3, so it's 2:08. So I need to get on the ball. So the video that I'm going to do today is a video on another interview question for you guys, and hopefully this will help you. I've been doing these questions for people, especially the ones who are applying for, flight attendant positions, and a lot of airlines are hiring, whether it's private, charter, or mainline. If you, I'm sorry, I just ate. But if you want to apply, just come to my channel. There's other channels and stuff like that you guys can visit. But anyway, let me get started on the question. You guys know I tell you the question and then I answer it, or I give you pointers on how to answer it. Now let me put my disclaimer here really quickly. I'm not the end all be all of answering questions for interview questions. I'm just here to help you and kind of give you maybe an idea of what they're looking for. I know that when I worked as a manager, when I worked as an ATS, which is an air transportation supervisor, that's the person who signs off on flight attendants to either become flight attendants or after a current. So these are things that we're looking for. And I've had a lot of friends come and giving me answers to some of their interviews, and a lot of friends that come and like give me some of the questions or the experience they've had during their interview, so I can help other people that's going through the process as well, especially the people on my channel. So I had a friend who sent a couple of questions over because he's going through an interview for American. So I thought I'd give you guys one of the questions and we can definitely share. And you guys always know you can comment or sound off in the comment section. If you guys have a question you want me to answer, go right ahead. I'll try to answer as much as I can, or at least I will give you pointers for that. And also I do leave my email address as well, so if you feel uncomfortable or you feel like you don't really want people in your business, you can email me your your question, and I will answer it for you. And that email address is givemea.reason@aol.com, so I will leave that in the comment section, the description box, comment section, whatever, as well. So let's get on with the question. The question that I will be answering today is, what excites you the most about moving to a new city after training? Again, what excites you the most about moving to a new city after training? Y'all know how to get when I'm trying to talk too fast. But basically the company is asking you, are you willing to make a sacrifice? Because this is a sacrificial type of question. It's wondering if you went through the whole process of becoming a flight attendant, or you went through the entire process just to do a video interview or a face-to-face interview, then what else would you sacrifice? Because technically, if you think about it, you're sacrificing your life anyway when you become a flight attendant. If there's any type of emergency, you have to be that person that's going to get those people off, so you're sacrificing your life as well as theirs. So it's all about sacrificing and what you're willing to give and what they're willing to give, because you have to think about it too. They're looking to see, hey, I'm giving you the opportunity to be a part of this company. What are you giving back to me? Now when it comes to relocating, sometimes an airline wants you to relocate because they kind of want you to succeed, and they want you to be in place just in case, whatever their reserve system is like. There are some companies that say it's okay for you, they want you to move, but if you can't move and you want to commute, you can commute. Now people who's been flight attendants before, commuting is easy to them, but they don't like it. I've never commuted. I've always lived at my base because I feel like it's too much, and I don't want to be stressful, and I just want to be at my base, and I'd rather take my days off and go home and see my family and then come back. As for commuting, it's easy to commute if you kind of get the schedule right, but then you have to keep in mind if there's delays, if there's weather, if there's issues with your planes, if the company has issues, if anything happens, if something happens with the flight and they have to put those people on their aircraft because they're paying passengers, then you may be stuck. So I've had some of my classmates had to buy tickets just to get back to their base, and I'm telling you, sometimes it is a nightmare. So there are companies that allow you to commute. My advice to you, if you can commute, if you're familiar with it and you've been a flight attendant, go ahead. If you haven't been a flight attendant, you feel like you want to take that chance, it's all up to you. Is what you can handle and what you can take and what you feel like you can deal with when it comes to commuting. Me per se, I always move to my base, and it's just I can't because the person who had to, you know, pay a ticket to come, you know, to their base, everybody don't have money laying around like that to be buying a ticket just to get to your base because you're on reserve. So that's why a lot of people like to move and do crash pads. So anyway, on to the question, what excites you the most about moving to a new city after training? So what excites me the most about moving to a new city after training is basically I'm moving to a new city for a company that I respect, a company that's widely respected, for a company that I know that I can succeed in, a company that I know that I can grow with. That's one of the reasons why I'm able to commute and I don't have a problem moving to a new city. Secondly, it's, you know, a great feeling to enjoy people, to meet new people, to enjoy the cultures and learn different cultures, because that's what I'll be doing anyway when I travel, you know, to different destinations with the company if I'm selected for this position. Also, I can form a family, I can form friendships and relationships with people that's in training with me during this process, so I won't be completely alone if I have to relocate to another city, so we can enjoy this process together and we can be each other's support system. Lastly, if, you know, I want to relocate to a new city, I feel like I'm at a time in my life that I'm willing to do what's right for me and do what's best for me, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice. And if relocating to another city is a sacrifice I have to make for this company that I trust that has my best interest at heart, then that's what I'm willing to do. That's the answer for you. If you want to add to that, that's great. Don't do too much talking, just get to the point, make pointers, you know, just really get to the point. A, B, C, D, you know, don't go into, well, you know, because my friends, they live there and they said it was pretty cool. No, don't do any of that. Just get to the point. They want to know that you'll make a sacrifice. They want to know why you want to move. They don't want to hear no, oh, because I'm a flight attendant and I'm gonna be going so many places, so I mean, if I gotta move, I gotta move. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Just know that they want to hear that, hey, I'll make a sacrifice too. Because again, they're making a sacrifice for you. It's a give and take. They're giving you an opportunity. You have to take it, and what you do with that opportunity is up to you. Now, everybody don't make it through the relocation process. Some people, some airlines allow you to relocate, and after 6 months, you can move around as much as you want. You know, that's, you know, some airlines, and that's great. Me up and moving all the time, I've moved enough. I've moved enough in this, you know, in this industry. So I don't know. So anyway, basically that's what they're looking for. They're looking to see what sacrifice you're willing to make. They're looking to see if you want to make that sacrifice for them. And also at the beginning, when you're talking about the company, I kind of generalize the company, but it's good to do research about the company so you can, you know, point out some things. Like, for example, you can say, well, this company has been around since the 1950s and it's grown to, you know, a multi-million-dollar business, and it continues to grow, and you are opening new, you know, new areas, and, you know, you're just growing at a maximum rate. And the model that you guys have for the company is something I possess already from my upbringing, so I feel like this is the type of company I want to relocate for. So know some things about the company that will stick out, and let them know that you're researching the company, because they also want to know if you care about the company, if you care about enough to move, if you care about the company enough to go and look up what type of company you're moving to. It's just not being a flight attendant. So when it comes to the culture, you know, just tell them, hey, you know, find out things, you know, like about their different locations. Like, you can say, well, you know, I know LA, they have, you know, LA is so beautiful there, you know, I can go to the LA sign, is, you know, good exercise, so much to do there, you know, or I can, you know, form friends doing training and get a crash pad. But you don't have to say all of that. Just let them know that you're willing to experience that relocation with someone else. It's not like you're by yourself. So that's good, is showing them that you're, you know, you're okay with teamwork, that you don't mind getting to know somebody, that you won't go to training with an attitude because you have to relocate, that you're willing to go, you know, accept the fact that you have to relocate, and you're willing to just let it go, pass by the wayside, and enjoy that moment with the people that you're training with and the people that you're ending up going to relocate with anyway. So also, you got to let them know that your future is the reason why you're here today. So if flight attendant is what you want to do in your future, and if you feel like that company is going to be beneficial to your future, then that's what you need to let them know. You need to say, hey, you know, my future is, you know, right now I'm in a time in my life where I want my future to, you know, be stable. I want to be stable. I want to be settled. And this company, I feel like this company can give me that. So when at the end, when I say I'm willing to make that sacrifice, that is a perfect thing to say. You know, you can easily say, hey, you know, you guys made a sacrifice for me, you know, to this point where I'm here doing an interview. I don't see what the problem is with me making a sacrifice for you, especially when it comes to relocating. Because technically, I've been selected out of, you know, 20-some thousand, you know, employees. So I think that this is a wonderful situation situation. Other than that, that's all I have to say. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys get something from this. And if you have any questions, always start off in the comment section. It's been a pleasure, and you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for visiting Give Me a Reason, and I'll see you guys soon.